Alright guys, welcome back to another episode from my Let's Play Minecraft series. Now, as you just saw behind us, the greenhouse is complete. Well, mostly. All that's left is to... Wait, before we explain what is still needed to be done in there, I want to take you on a little bit of a tour of what I've done. So, basically, it looks quite nice, I think. I'm not sure about the wood at the front. I think I should make that completely glass, but hey, I'm still giving things a go. I'm still learning things. So we have a little bit of a balcony here. I'm thinking about adding some supports, like some just fences down here or something like that, just to give it a little bit more of a realistic vibe, because you wouldn't have just a balcony hanging over with nothing really holding it up. So yeah, so inside I have no torch. Hey, there! Stop putting torches down. Come on. Inside I have added a bit of a cobblestone floor, which I think looks really nice. These are slabs, by the way, so there's about half a block of air beneath these. I won't show you that. But we have our nice farms here. We've got a good amount of like space for them to grow. I'm gonna add some beams on this side too with torches, just because, well, the only reason I added beams was because the plants were breaking because there wasn't enough light to let them grow. I've since fixed that because, like, with the beams, and that's all good now. So yeah, that's this area, very nicely done. Now upstairs we have this nice little staircase. I'm not 100% sure this is the staircase I'm going to finish with, but we've got a second floor here with a creeper down the end. That shouldn't be there. Hello creeper, come on. You're not going to blow up this place, okay? You gotta keep this place nice and safe for me. So yeah, this is going to be the second floor of our farm. We're going to have carrots and beetroot up here. The way we're going to do the water is we're going to have a floor of slabs. So we're going to have dirt around the edge, and then here we're going to have slabs just below these. Now, the slabs I'm thinking of doing are either sandstone slabs or wood slabs. So you can imagine like a row of slabs just along the middle under here. I think that's going to look pretty good. Now I'm not going to do cobblestone slabs just because I think that's going to be a little too out of place. And I think wood slabs are going to like work better with these wood blocks. But yes, so this place is looking quite nice. I'm very happy with it. I'm almost thinking about changing these, like this, the outside edges to glass, but I'm kind of leaning towards keeping them as cobblestone too. Now downstairs is going to be very simple. We're just going to mine out this, have a staircase down, and well, that's about it. So that is very simple what we've got happening there. Now we are actually going to go on an adventure today. Last time we went on an adventure to go mining. Today, however, we're going to go on an adventure to find, wait for it, our new base. Now, I know what you're thinking. You guys probably thought this was going to be our base. Well, in a couple of episodes ago, I mentioned that I wanted to find a place where, well, how do I put this? Where we can have a bit of a better... Like, I have an idea for a base that I want to do on this series, and I can't really do that here because what I need for that base is a bit of a mountainous biome. And as you can see here, we don't really have any mountainous biomes around us. So I want to go off on an adventure today and try and find a mountainous biome. I'm thinking somewhere out that way towards, what is that? Towards the west, which I think is going to be a pretty good spot to go. Let's get our boat. We left this here a couple of episodes ago. Now I'm going to try and go purely west, but I'm going to screenshot our coordinates at the moment just so we can find our way back if we need. We have a good amount of food. Let me just zoom over here. I'll double check that I have enough food. see, we've got some wheat, we got some baked potatoes, we got some bread. I'm going to convert the rest of this into bread too. There we go. I'm going to leave the wheat, the lapis, the redstone, the rotten flesh. Let's put that in there. I will grab a bed though, just so that if we can sleep along the way. Hang on. Where's some wool? I'm pretty sure I had some wool in here. Got brown wool, but that's not what we want. We want 3 pieces of white wool. Looks like I might have to go kill one of the sheep over here. Anyway, yes. So I'm looking for a mountainous biome to live in. This place here is going to be our kind of hillside, well, our seaside manor sort of place. We will come back here later on, but I want you to start thinking about future plans, future ideas of what we're going to do. Look at that. Look how awesome that looks. I am very happy with that greenhouse, by the way, guys. Very happy indeed. But yeah, so I want to try and find a place off in the distance somewhere where we can bunker down, where we can have our nice, awesome base, where we can do all that fancy stuff, and hopefully that's going to work out well. Now, because we are in a what did we set it to? A extreme, like, I forget what it's called, Biomes Plus or something. Because we are in a place where if we find one biome, they are massive. That means that we won't have to really we won't come across really small extreme hills biomes, which is going to be good. Hello sheep, hello, how are you going? Come here, need your wool. Yeah, so that's the plan. Hopefully it will work out all okay, and everything will be awesome. Now I'm just going to quickly run back, try and get myself a bed, and then we will head off into the distance to try and find ourselves a base. Oh, I should probably show you the inside of the final design of the house that we have over here. I do want to make some changes to it. I feel like it's a bit too squarish at the moment. I'm thinking of pushing out the wall on the bottom floor wall on the opposite side out just a couple of blocks, and then having like a balcony up the top. So let me just show you. I'm thinking of pulling this wall out a couple of blocks, maybe about 5 or 6. Why? We need to make sure the mobs don't spawn here too. Come here. There we go. So yeah, this is the inside. If you didn't see it in the last episode, we were working on this. Trying to make it look good. Let me just grab a wool, and we will make ourselves a bed, and then I will go to bed. So yeah, this is our decorated inside. I like the open area here. We've got our mine down here, which I will work on adding some cobblestone to the sides or something to make it a little bit nicer. We've got our TV here where we can sit on our couch and watch some TV. Yep. Got our kitchen over here. Can serve ourselves and eat some food. Upstairs we have our bed, and I finally worked on our bathroom. I got to add a door here, and I got to add a toilet. Yeah, but this is our shower. This will be our shower. This isn't 100% complete. I want to add something. I had an arrow sticking out of my butt. That wasn't nice. But yeah, I want to add some shower-looking things. Maybe like a fence with, I don't know, a iron trapdoor on the bottom or something. I'm not sure how we'll do that. And I need to add a toilet too. Currently a bit low on some toiletries and such. We probably smell it stinking the place out a little with all our yucky smells. But whatever. The only other thing that I want to think about when we find this biome is that I want it to be somewhere where it connects onto this, because there's no point having a seaside villa if it's not in the same biome as us. So I'm going to follow this biome around as far as I can, and hopefully we'll come across something cool. Now, guys, I did have something I wanted to talk to you about while we continued on this trip, and that is what I want to do with certain parts of this series. Now, I know that you guys are probably like, what do you mean by that? So let me try and explain a little bit. I am happy with keeping this vanilla. I don't mind that, but there are aspects of this that I'm pretty sure will get a bit tiring after a while, and those aspects are the parts that I want to try and make not so boring. I want this series to last as long as it can and to be as enjoyable as it can too. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is, would you guys in the future, when we start getting bored of everything, when you guys start losing interest and all that, would you guys like it if I added a few things to make this series a little spicier, let's say? Maybe a couple of mods that will just add a bit of difficulty to the game. Maybe there'll be like a mod that makes mobs harder to attack, or that adds new mobs, or maybe we'll have a mod that gets us better tools or lets us experiment with new blocks. I don't know, that's the sort of thing I'm meaning, and I really wouldn't mind doing that, but I only want to do it if you guys would be interested in that. So feel free to comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about that idea. Would you guys like to see it? Would you guys be interested in that? And if you have any thoughts or ideas too of what mods I could add, feel free to put them down there too. Yeah, I'm not going through there because I believe it just curves around and joins up here. But ooh. We can always add a bridge across too. I'm seeing very nice looking hills up here. This could work quite well, actually. Ooh. We're not too far from spawn. We're probably about, from where we first based, probably about, I think we're roughly 1,000 blocks out. Let's just stop here. Come on, boat. Come in with me. I'm going to chuck this up here. This place looks kind of nice, actually. So these are extreme hills. If you haven't played Minecraft before, actually I think these are just normal hills. Extreme hills are a lot taller. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Extreme hills. No, it is extreme hills. I just thought these were normal hills. Let's see what this terrain looks like, and we will decide from there. Okay, so we've got a large area to work with. Kind of flat, but I don't mind that. It extends to quite a distance too. So we've got some alpacas here. Well, llamas. I mean, they're llamas, aren't they, in Minecraft? I always seem to accidentally call them alpacas. Even though I know they're llamas. I don't understand that either. Oh, I'm kind of liking this place. I mean, I would love it if there was one massive hill that just extended up about 300 blocks, even though you can't extend up 300 blocks. I hope you guys understand what I mean by that. Basically a hill that extends up a lot taller than the rest. I could see this. Oh, like that. Like that. That. A hill on its own is what I'm meaning, really. But I don't know. Now, I suppose it would depend on how my idea would work. Now, I haven't really explained my idea, have I? I know, you guys are probably like, what is your idea? What are you planning on doing? Well, oh wait, what's that in the distance? That looks more like what I'm thinking of. Well, so let me try and put it this way. In Broken Era, if you haven't watched that series, go ahead and watch it. I'll put the link in the description box below. We are working on a castle. Now, I've always been a fan of castles. It was actually the first build I ever did was a castle build. It was really badly designed castle, but it was still a castle build nonetheless. Oh, we have a river there. And I'm kind of paying homage to that in my Broken Era series, although we're doing it on a much bigger scale than I did in the first episode, in the first build, and also we're taking on board everything that we've learned from since we first played, and all the other experiences. In this series, however, I don't want to do a castle. Well, I sort of do, but I also sort of don't. That probably might confuse a few of you out there watching the series. What I would like to do is, I want to take the time to build a city. Yeah, a city. But the difference is, I want this city to be kind of underground. Now, if you've been watching my Box Patreon series, which we've only had one episode, but there's another couple coming, you will know that I'm building a city on there too. And the difference between this one and that one is that this city will kind of be a dwarvish city. That city that I'm building over there, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do, but it's going to be different. And my idea for this city is actually taken from a city I built on the Dollcraft server, which I never actually finished, which I probably could still go finish it, but I don't know. We'll work that out later on. It won't be a series, so don't you guys worry. But yeah, so I had a city there that was, the idea was that the above ground city had been attacked by some evil, I don't know, druids or magicians. I forget the exact story, but basically it had been attacked and the ruins had been left there. But what had happened is that the people of that city had learnt of the attack months before the attack actually happened, because an attack of that scale would be massive and you'd need a lot of planning before you got into that, wouldn't you? Well, these guys had learned of the attack and they knew they couldn't win. So what they did is they built a city underneath the city. And they hid it from the attackers and all that. And basically it turned into a giant city, a giant dwelling where they lived. And I think that's what we're going to try and do here. So the reason I want an extreme hills biome is I kind of want an area that isn't very touched, but still has some good spots where we can have secret entrances that people can look out of and be like, alright, they're coming and all that. Kind of like lookouts for the actual city underground, but they're so well hidden that nobody would even see them. And that's the plan that I have here. So we're going to have a ruined city on top of an underground city. And I don't know about you guys, that is going to take a lot of work. Which is why we have a seaside villa too, because I want to start breaking up this series into a couple of different places. The first is going to be the seaside villa, the second is going to be here, and the third is actually going to be the end. Now I won't go into that now because I haven't worked out the details and we haven't even gone to the end. That's going to be a little while off, but I wanted to start work on the second area. Now let me give you a bit of an idea of what I want to try and do. To do this, I want to try and climb up a little bit. I think this is going to be the area we're going to work in because I like this area a lot. Now, I've always been a fan of cities because they're such big projects that you kind of need to take time to do everything well. And in my recent Broken Area video that will come out next week, I talked a little bit about taking time to do your best job ever. Like do a good job and of course have fun too, because no point doing a big job if you don't have fun, if you don't find it fun. You won't do your best work at all there. Well, first thing I noticed, by the way, is that we have a lot of animals around us, which is perfect for a city because we need animals to get food for our citizens. So what I'd like to do is way out there, let's see if I can get a better view. You can just see that hill behind this hill here. That hill, I'm thinking, will be the link, like the distant points of the city. So the city will expand all around here and then all round to here, across the river, and then round all the way around to behind that hill and then back to there. Now the thing is, we want this to be a ruined city, so there's going to be points where there will be broken walls and all that stuff and it will have been attacked. The thing is, we have to do this in a way that makes sense. So the way I normally build cities is I build the walls and then all the buildings and then I go through and destroy them. I kind of want to change that up with this series. I want to make it broken and destroyed and all that as I go along, which is going to be a bit more of a challenge. And hopefully it will work out in the end. But who knows? Oh, we need to sleep. Come here, bed. It is time for us to sleep. To start with, though, we need a place where we can just put up stuff, not worry about it, and basically have somewhere where we can keep safe. So I'm just going to come down here and do what I always do, and that is build into the side of a mountain. I don't know why I always do it. I suppose it's just because it's a lot easier than having to build a house, but building into the side of a mountain just feels right to me. I don't know why. You'll notice that in quite a few of my series. I mean, I suppose I did start off this series without building into the side of a mountain, and I didn't think this through, did I? Yeah, I don't think I'd sell this through. I'm sorry guys, I forgot about more iron for our picks and such. Alright, but yeah, I will finish this off camera because it's going to be a bit boring, and you've seen this all stuff all happen before. But yeah, so what I'd like to do is try and make this place a nice city that's been ruined, kind of, and basically ruin it as I go along. There'll be a bit of terraforming. Most of that will be done off camera, maybe doing a stream, or if I stream. I'm trying to get back in, like, trying to do streaming this year, but I don't think I'll be doing it as much as I'd like to. So yeah, what I'm thinking is we'll have bridges along here and such that's been destroyed, and there'll be a few buildings and all that stuff. We'll have smoke and fire, and yeah, it'll be pretty cool, I reckon. We will have a few farms with cows and such, and these farms, maybe one or two of them will actually work, like be proper farms that are still holding the animals, but most of them will be destroyed, and there'll be animals all loose and everything. And then underground we'll have a massive cavern which I'll have to mine out, and that will take some time. Yeah, so it's going to be fun. But yeah, hopefully you guys get a bit of an idea of what I'm trying to do here. And I know it seems similar to Broken Era and to all that stuff, but it's going to be a little different too, and hopefully you guys will look forward to that. So guys, I'm going to end this episode here. I know it was a bit of a short one, but I need to run back to the seaside villa, get more iron, and then come all the way back out here, and that's going to take a little bit of time and going to be pretty boring for you guys. And in the next episode we will start working out some stuff for us to do. Also, have you guys noticed we don't have any diamonds yet? Probably should get onto that sometime soon. But yeah guys, thank you for joining me in this video. If you liked this video, hit the like button. If you have any comments, suggestions, or ideas for what else I could do, like what you'd like to see in this city or in the underground city, feel free to put them in the comment section below. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button so you guys can keep up to date. Oh, and the notification bell next to that, so you guys can keep up to date with all my videos and get a notification when I post them. And of course, I will see you in the next video. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you then. Goodbye everyone.